emergency services, so I fly that machine right there. Matter of fact, I was on night shift last night and I was at Gayndah at 3 o'clock this morning on a task, and I have post-traumatic stress and depression and anxiety. So.
We really struggled to find a place where we could actually fit with our blades being clear of the rocks. And so as I sat in the cockpit, dangling over a couple of thousand feet of nothing, backing the helicopter up, just getting the aft wheels, just sitting on the very crest of the ridge, looking over my left shoulder at the rocks that are about 100 feet away, because that's the only hover reference I've got to hold the aircraft that weighs about 20 tonne still, and then only moving it an inch or so at a time based on the calls I can hear through the helmet. And those calls were from the crewman in the back of the aircraft, because it was only him who could actually see the rocks we're trying to avoid hitting with our blades. And let me tell you, what that event meant to me at that time was the biggest, worst failure of my life. That I failed the army, my unit, my mates, my wife, my parents, my children, everybody. It was a complete and total sense of failure, and with that, an equal level of self-loathing for shame. That I was now on this roller coaster. There were parts of it where it was just awesome, exhilarating. And then there are other times when you're upside down, back to front, you don't know which way the next turn's coming, and you're thinking, I want to get off. Well, I realised not only was I now going on this roller coaster ride, but I'd actually been putting my family through the roller coaster ride for the weeks and months leading up to my breakdown. It's just that now I was aware of it. There were still times during my recovery period when I abused alcohol, still times when I contemplated ending my life.
The stories we tell ourselves are the most powerful, most potent weapons we encounter on a daily basis. They will either motivate and propel you forward or cripple you before you even start. And although at times it's easy to forget, you are the only one who controls the stories you tell yourself.
Typical rescue scene, right? Highly qualified people doing what they do to go and get people out of harm's way. That the two guys in that aircraft, operating it with the 3 lives in their hands at the end of that 200-foot winch cable, were 2 guys with well-documented histories of mental illness.
Who are you going to inspire to do something incredible? Who are you going to inspire to do something amazing? It could be someone at work, someone at home, it could be someone in your sports team, or even a stranger. If you lead yourself first, it'll likely be you. I served the nation for 20 years and the community for another 10. But my mission now is to lift humanity by inspiring people like you to engage in noble self-leadership. And it's my sincere wish that in sharing my story with you today, it'll serve as a conversation starter for yours or someone you care for tomorrow.